displaying the force of a tidal wave and some excellent offensive and defensive possessions. They surged their way to a 14-2 to string together a nice set of offensive plays to finish the quarters. Momentum shifted slightly in the second quarter, causing them to lose some traction, but they still ended the half up. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused. A very high percentage of those.
This is Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Chris Paul is out. Then it's
B3's game. He's all about
Giannis against Wade. Giannis dishes to Jordan, who's got 10 points in the game.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Three-pointer, Wade. The Trailblazers pull it in. Ewing's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by Yao.
Those openings, easy picking. Oh, and before the stuff.
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. About a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Comes Abdul-Jabbar leading the break. Jabbar kicks to Paul. Tracy McGrady on the wing to Kemp. And it's Kemp slamming it down. Kemp comes over to help. And Jordan handed it to Antetokounmpo, picking up the assist. Here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop. Double up on Antetokounmpo. Jordan with it. Now McGrady defending. A nice shot by Houston.
On that low block. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Paul with the bucket.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Robinson and the layup falls. Robinson.
This lead. A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post.
Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. Yeah, I mean, maybe he could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Jordan is doubled.
2 minutes
right
wing. In the third. 2 minutes.
He dishes it to Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively. You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Here's Yao. Wade with the block.
One of the all-time great shot blockers at the off-guard position. None other than Dwayne Wade.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Michael Jordan really making a difference here.
Man, he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And some changes here for the Heat. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Mutombo passes to Smith. Portland again missing. The Heat trail by 14. Down low. And finished off by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Harden's shot is off. Heat have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And Walton throws it down.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Passes it to Smith. Mutombo inside, covered by Worthy. Kicks it out to Harden. 4 on the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. Smith cans the shot with nobody near him. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Here's Heaton. And it's Portland with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Anthony. That's in, coming off the assist from Olajuwon.
One of the toughest shots on the floor, not for Melo.
And so it's Portland sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about a setup this one?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
All for the Heat.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Timeout called the Heat.
Just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. Mutombo is out there with Olajuwon. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then it's Harden. And it's Anthony in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Harden. Here he goes.
Crafty off the dribble. And the moment Harden gets an angle on you with his strength, it's over.
The drive by Worthy.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Smith outside. A steal. Drexler drives in and finished off by Drexler.
Yeah, just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leaping ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
Smith up top. Worthy defending. Mutombo misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Drexler. And the dunk by Drexler.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Worthy against Smith. Shoots over Zubac. They get the rebound. Olajuwon kicks it out to Harden. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 to shoot. Here's Anthony. Fades. Mutombo dishes to Olajuwon. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is right off the ground there for that rebound. And then the skill to send that one home.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Portland. At one point, they led by 16. Drills it from outside.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Now the pass to Mutombo. Back to Smith. Mutombo passes to Smith. Anthony dishes to Mutombo. Back to Anthony. That three off the mark. The Heat trail by 14. Here's Kemp. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
And Kemp seems to relish contact on the way up. He just embraces all types of challenges.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
It's stolen by Mutombo. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Mutombo kicks to Anthony. Smith wide open. He fires. Here's Mutombo. Harden outside. Second shot opportunity. Mutombo. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Trailblazers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Smith. Great D that time from Kemp. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Wade passes to Paul. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Portland ball. Substitution on the court.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Miami's ball. Down by 15. Kemp kicks to Paul. And the layup's good off the glass.
When you get Chris Paul working in the pick and roll, he's a wonderful passer and an incredible shooter.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. You know, I think it was a great game today. You know, we step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long.